Hello YouTube and welcome. My name is Zadarkus and I welcome you again, double welcome, going for the triple, to another tier list, this time of supports. The first support I'm going to mention, going to be something like a very solid pick that maybe you're gonna need in many games, and it's okay, it's going to be Janna, and for a couple of reasons. First of all, the mastery for her shield is pretty good. Second of all, we are going to play in a patch, in a meta of heavy picks on assassins, because of the way that Riot has been making the balances and the items that they are launching. Assassins are going to be something you're gonna face a lot, and Janna is great protecting your teammates. The ultimate healing and knocking back engagements, great for champions like, for example, if you're facing a Zed in the mid lane, you're facing a Elise in the jungle, you're facing a Udyr running really crazily for your AD carry, and you know how hard it is to stop Udyr, a talent that uses his ultimate. If you use your ultimate as Janna, you can knock them back, you can heal up your ally, you have the slow of your W, great to get away or to chase, you have the knock up of your Q to disrupt a battle between your allies and the enemy, also great. Your shield increases the damage of your allies and protects them, and of course even now gives them attack speed, if I'm not wrong, thanks to the mastery, and that is insanely great. Also, a good mechanic, a good player in Janna with great mechanics can also do good engagements actually. A well charged Q, knocking up the team, or at least key players of the team, and maybe just engagement running in them with Shurelia, Talisman of Ascension I guess, and knocking them back with your ultimate towards your team can also be crazily good, but that's a little bit of extras. The next champion is going to be Blitzcrank, basically in some way the same reasons and a couple of different ones. First of all, the hook is a game changer point, that's it. Blitzcrank hook is always and will be Blitzcrank hook. Second, you have a AoE silence that can be great in this meta because of the same reason. You're gonna play against squishy champions, assassins that most likely need to cast spells and abilities, and those champions have the tendencies of being squishy and maybe having one skill to get out. If you silence them, you're gonna disrupt their damage output and as well their escape possibility, and therefore you're gonna have a great utility in your team playing against them. Also, if you're paired up against, for example, a Kalista, you may be the engagement, being knocking in towards them with a global silence for your team to just follow up is insanely strong. The next one is going to be Nautilus, and why? Again, same reason. The assassins. You know, I'm talking a lot about this because I really want to focus, because this is something that is going to happen. Nautilus is maybe, or I think it is actually, the champion with the most CC in the game. Your auto attack has CC, your Q is CC, your E is CC, your ultimate is CC, and therefore Nautilus is pretty okay. Getting tanky to protect your team and just rotating your auto attack stun along the enemy team is going to do a huge difference. You want to pick up a squishy target, you hook him with your Q, you auto attack him, snare him again, slow him with your E, and of course you can use your ultimate to have a secured knock up, unless the guy's just Zhonya's or something like that, or he gets eaten by a Tam Kench, who knows, and even so I think it knocks up Tam. But yeah, you can protect your team and you have a lot of CC. And why? Well, most likely your team will pick a lot of assassins, and if they pick a lot of assassins, most likely you don't have any CC, and therefore Nautilus is going to be a very strong pick. The next support that is also a pretty solid pick is Soraka. Why? Because healing is insane, and we all love to have a Soraka in our team healing everybody, but we hate when she is in the other team and heals everybody and you just cannot kill the guy. Yes, Soraka with the heals, global heals, a silence and all, but Soraka, great pick if you want to sustain your team and heal them non-stop and being annoying like hell. I hate Soraka, so yeah, Soraka also. Honorable mentions, of course, being Alistar, same reason as Nautilus basically, really tanky, good amount of CC, good amount of disrupts. Leona, same again, tanky, good amount of CCs, engagement if your team needs engages, and Brand because of, well, if you're going to have a Zed in your team and your jungler goes like, for example, Jarvan or a Zinzao because of assassins, yeah, and your top laner is AD, Jax, Aurelia, you know, you're gonna need some AP damage. Brand, a good support, good burst, has CC. If you, well, you do somewhere okay, and you can do a Relay Scepter, the slow can even help your team more. You can do Morelos if your team is facing for example a Mundo or something like that, and Morelos is the only item I think that can disrupt healing. Last Whisper can as well with Grievous Wound, right, for your AD carry, but yeah, you get the point. If you need AP damage and you want some burst and you want to carry your team as a support that deals damage, Brand is also a viable pick. I hope you liked it, I hope you enjoyed it. My name has been Zadarkus. If you liked it, remember to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment if you have something to say or something to ask, because I'm gonna read it and reply. Make sure to subscribe if you are not, and remember that you can also watch my stream at twitch.tv/Zadarkus. I hope you stay awesome and have an awesome day. This video was made for you as always, and I'll be catching you up with a new one pretty soon. See ya!
Yo,